Hey, Tay here, so welcome back to the VR Tech channel. A new day, a new leak, of course, because today we have a new picture of the Oculus Quest, the Lite S, or as you wanna call it, and also an alleged announcement date. So let's get into it together and let's understand once for all what we're really looking at right now. Let's make it clear. Let's get into it. Alright, first of all, this is not the first time we talk about the Oculus Quest S or something like that. We made a video 2 days ago about the first leak, and well, check it out if you want more information as a whole over there. But let's get to the point right away, because this new leak has a new picture from the back where we can see actually the lenses, we can see a little better the strap, and most of all, it comes with September 15. That could be, and seems like to be, the announcement date for this new headset. So mark the date for sure, but let's keep in mind that this is still a leak, so we don't have any confirmation yet by Oculus or Facebook, that then are exactly the same thing. Now, I want to make this video mostly to make it clear what we are looking at right now and to analyze a little better from the back of the device as well. I want to make it clear because there's a lot of hype around, and I think that many information came out in the wrong way. So number one, don't expect an Oculus Quest 2. This is not a new model, this is pretty much a revision because it was very expensive to make the original Oculus Quest. The quality of the product was very high and the price point very low. That means that probably Facebook really sold that at loss, like it happened in the past for PlayStation 3, for example. That is meant to give the product to more people as possible, but as you can see, they weren't really able to produce them enough to actually meet the demand. That's why we always had out of stock for the Oculus Quest in the first year that was available. So looking at this, we can tell that the quality of the materials is lower. Here we have just plastic instead of the fabric that we had on the original Oculus Quest. Here we have a strap that's probably easier to manufacture than the weird material that we had before. And everything seems like to be a little step on the side more than a step up for a next generation that is going to arrive in the future. But bear in mind, it will be a suicide to announce a new headset with new specs every year. That would create a lot of fragmentation, and it's not going to be bearable even for the devs to keep up and keep the games running on every single headset in the platform. So we have to wait for a Quest 2 that is going to arrive for sure in the future, but it's not this. This is more a Quest Lite or a Quest S in the same way the Rift S was. The half a generation of the Oculus Rift. Well, this might still bring us to the second thing, is that this could be still a smaller, lighter and faster headset. Depends where you're looking at. Now, lighter because it's plastic instead of all the different materials, so probably they kept down the weight. Also, maybe it could be a little better for graphics because we're gonna move to a different screen technology. At the end of the day, we had the same thing from the Rift to the Rift S. Here, from the Quest to the Quest S, or Quest Lite, as you wanna call it, probably gonna have an LCD display, a single display. And this came a little more clear by the fact that there's no IPD adjustment over here. So that creates a lot of problem for many people that really have a low range of IPD or very high range. At the same time, it's kind of a weird move when you want to make the Oculus Quest more available abroad, and at the same time you cut part of the population that can actually use it. So, well, weird. So what we were expecting from the rumors as a faster and lighter might be because there's just one screen instead of two screens. Faster because an LCD display, a single screen, might have a 90 Hz refresh rate instead of the 72 Hz that we have on the Quest right now, pushing the same resolution but just on one screen. And well, smaller, maybe because the strap now you can fold it in some way. No idea, but well, this doesn't seem like much smaller than the one that we had before, to be honest. Now, looking at this picture, everything looks pretty much the same. We have the volume rocker, we have double microphone over here. This is very interesting. We have a new design for the audio. The problem is going to be a little louder because it seems like it is thicker than before. That means that you can put bigger drivers in there. And we have a look again at the strap. At least here you can see better in details where there are these two little bars that probably you can open and close to make it for bigger heads. Also promotes more ads. So very interesting design, completely different from the one that we saw since now. And well, I'm not sure it's gonna be super comfortable, but that's what we have right now. At the same time, if they have a single screen, no IPD adjustment, there you save some grams, so maybe it's gonna be more comfortable because of the reason. But now, third point about the September 15 release or announcement. Well, it's very likely because we're still waiting for a date for OC7. We didn't have any information yet, the big convention from Oculus, of course. So September 15 seems like a possible date to announce the product, of course. So we have to wait a little more, that is not much longer. But at the same time, don't expect that to be released September 15. Rumors in the past talked about a release in 2021. So, well, if you're planning to buy the Oculus Quest right now, you know that this is not gonna be mind-blowing and stuff like that, but it's gonna be just a side upgrade, a side grade. So, if you're planning to buy the Oculus Quest, you can still buy the Oculus Quest. If you're looking for maybe a better refresh rate and maybe a better clarity for the LCD display instead of the OLED display, but of course ditching the IPD adjustment is never a good idea, well, maybe it's worth waiting for you. And I hope this video helped you a little to understand what you're really looking at right now. We don't have any confirmations yet, of course, about this headset, so if there's anything official coming out, I'm gonna let you know, of course. For now, let's not overhype about this headset. It's very interesting, but at the same time, I don't really consider it disappointing because it's exactly what I was expecting, and I think it's wrong that there was created this big hype all around where all the information were pointing to something like this, and also a little common sense, because it would be a suicide to give just the Oculus Quest 2 right away just after a year. But let me know what you think about it in the comment below, and yeah, like, dislike, subscribe. I see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.